everyone, this is Aerial Royalty and we are back for Let's Play Skyrim Episode 2. Last time we started the game and I explained a bit about how this LP will go, and I will explain more of that as we travel to Whiterun and talk to the Jarl. So what time is it? 6 PM. We're going to jog there. So there is some occasions that I do intend on using fast travel, no matter what. Like, if I need to call my horse, or going up and down a really pesky place in the game. Now, this is a game that is rated for teens and does have swear words in it, so I will not mind my language one little bit. Sure, you're not going to hear swear words every single episode from the game's characters, but you'll hear them every now and then. And randomly. Me, wolves equals experience. And money. Stomach, shut up. And another random encounter.
Imperial business, be on your way.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about you. Sometimes there's a thief here or any other one. I'm keeping that bottle of honey brew mead on me because there's a random encounter I kinda want to be able to exploit for time. Now, in the last episode, I also said that I wanted to do a survival mode based Let's Play of this in the future, depending on how views and subscribers go, because I don't have that many. Seriously, I don't get that many views. I'm lucky if I see 10 views on the video. So, the Creation Club content I was going to use for that LP, should it ever come along, would be the survival mode, the camping, and the backpack ones. The camping would help a lot because they go well with survival mode as you have to make long journeys. And the backpacks add extra carry weight, which is really good when you can't carry much. The survival mode adds ruddy temperature. So you have to plan your outfits accordingly and your armor. You can warm up near fires and whatnot. I'm going to ignore the giant that's attacking that bomb. But I really want to do it, but there's no point if barely anyone's going to see it, so why spend money on this channel that ain't going to use it often if no one's going to see it? Because Creation Club content requires real money, annoyingly. And hello, Nazim.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying?
He's always saying that. He's a pest.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
First thing I'm doing is going to the inn. Because I doubt any shops are going to be open and the Jarl ain't going to want to see me at this time. He'd be having dinner! Okay. Now we're going to, there are 3 parts to the main quest for those who do not know. So we're going to be doing the first part, then we're going to break off and do other factions, then we'll do the second part, and then we'll tackle the DLCs. Then we'll tackle the third part. That's how I plan this LP.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job. but don't expect a
Now,
miracle.
Greymane support the Stormcloaks. He supports the Empire.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? Long live the Empire.
Oops, wrong button.
Got stones in your ears? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got 2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I'm loyal to the Stormcloaks.
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. The Stormcloaks are living on borrowed time, believe me.
Yeah. Whatever. So this is Whiterun, the trading hub, and it's completely empty, pretty much. Trading hub in England. Tilbury is one of them. Tilbury, Portsmouth, they're the 2 major trading hubs that I'm aware of, and believe me, it is like standing room only. Or should I say standing city only? Because there's that many people, while here you can swing weapons and not hit anyone for quite a while. So we're going to go to the inn, the Bannered Mare, and we'll speak to the Jarl in the morning. And yes, I will be using inns. I just do that for some reason.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Don't know why her daughter's
If it's
outside.
work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Not that we appear to have that much money.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Yeah, I tend to go for more realistic playthroughs when I can, hence why I want to do survival mode.
Let me know
one.
if there's anything else you need.
Okay. We will sleep. Ooh, 11 hours. Wish I could sleep for 11 hours. And my stomach needs to shut up. I know I haven't had anything to eat today, but I don't normally. Okay, that's creepy. She watched me sleep.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
There's a queue for the door. Well, go on, Litlin.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
You still need to remove.
I hope you're looking at me like that because you want to buy something.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what
That's
of my
to do
son?
with a side quest.
What of Thorod? Was he nothing?
A few symptoms for my supper is all I ask.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Ugh. So many times I want to kill that dude. He doesn't shut up. The only time he's not there yelling at people is when he's asleep. He must go for a lot of soothers and lozenges. Or the equivalent of what this game has for them. Okay, let's talk to the Jarl, even though we look atrocious. Okay. You've been spotted by the housecarl. We don't pose a threat.
This is no
To him, at least.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
If you choose the other option, she gets really annoyed.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, lead the way, mister. Fun fact, I've never actually completed this game. Played it a good amount of times, never completed it.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
He's a little arrogant.
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A Dragonstone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. Take a look.
Okay, I'll take a tunic. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, what can I sell him? sparks. Bound sword. We'll get that. We can afford barely anything.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
Ooh.
I'm sure Arcadia will provide
So
some
yeah, he
form
got
of
us some
recompense.
frost salts.
Good.
And
You're
we'll
clearly
deliver
better
them.
suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon. Or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay, it's not the worst outfit, but I seriously prefer a different one, but that one comes off an enemy, so we'll make do with what we can get.
Love! Even as that.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Still warm from the oven.
Ooh. There's normally a conversation happening here. Yes, not this time.
You tried mercenary work? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life.
Oh well, we can
When
still
I
access
hold
the
my
dialogue.
daughter, my Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Okay, let's talk to Bellafor. He's the general merchant. I am explaining everything for those who have never played this game and are using this LP as something to just
Everything's
help
for
them
sale,
decide
my
if they
friend.
want to.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. We'll get plenty of arrows. How about just some regular shoes? Okay, we'll need the healing potions. I don't have enough. Okay, weapons. Probably get a better sword later. Okay. How to make money in this game. Sell stuff you don't really need. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that.
do come back.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Now, by doing this quest, she'll become a friend of ours, and friends in this game occasionally will give you gifts.
Pale.
Not often,
Could be
but they will.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and
we're going
ingredients?
to use alchemy, but let's see. We got minor healing. Not going to get much more at this level. So.
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blister wort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Yes, and I made a list of all the ingredients with healing properties, which is on my phone.
It's a fine potion you've put together.
There.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but... Pardon me, but take a look.
Okay, we'll sell her the fortify health one, because we don't want that.
Farewell.
Okay. My cat's a kid behind me. Okay.
Well met, kinsman.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon? Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send against us.
Now they will physically make the journey to Riverwood. Cat just jumped. Silly kitty. Come on. I want to use flames and other magic to help us level up in magic stuff.
What do you need?
Now here's a shortcut I often use. And hello Khajiit caravans.
Come and see what is for sale, traveler. Oh, the wind blows bitter cold. Take a look.
What you got? Not much. But it's better than nothing.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Okay, we got about 30 minutes. Annoyingly, the fact that I record with a PS4 share feature means that there's a limit to how much I can record, which is an hour at most. So I need to stay under that, hence why I use a timer. I'm hoping that the random encounter I want can happen quickly. Nope, you're not the random encounter I want. That's Mike, a cat who really gets people confused. Elder Scrolls players will know him from the past 2 games, Morrowind and Oblivion, which I have. Okay, take that, I can sell it. Okay. Up to Riverwood.
Ain't every day we get the finest weapons and armor.
Now I'm going to be getting equipment from enemies. Occasionally from shops, but mostly from enemies. Misk, you can have the wolf belt.
Until next time.
So the place we need to go to learn of where Bleak Falls Barrow is the Riverwood Trader, which is right here.
Nobody's gonna believe that you're dropping.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. But if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Overprotective brother syndrome much?
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Come on, Camilla.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
So she gave us the directions we need to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. There's the old watchtower, which is filled with bandits. So we'll use that to get some equipment. How's my timer? Yeah, we got about 20 odd minutes. Which is plenty of time for what I want to do.
Now ain't this a surprise?
We're routed fullback. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Okay, let's actually put on a bit of armor. We're going to put on the fur braces, because I'm going to start off with fur armor. The rest of it will be sold. I always start out with fur armor and then I work with the gear that I get from guilds, mostly. Don't worry, we will use weapons, but that'll be a bit later on in the LP.
Now you're mine.
Think you can take me?
Spit squarely like an old woman's pearl.
That's what you think. that will do. Oh! I don't normally use daggers. So to see that move that I like in here with a dagger makes me happy. Okay. So let's see if we got the set of armor that I like, which we don't. That sucks. But we have the shoes. And this is the entrance to Bleak Falls Barrow, but we'll be doing that in the next episode. So, until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!